Welcome to Shower Party. I'm Liam Salvage. Our musical guest this week is heterosexual Sam Smith. My co-host, also known as a fan of J.K. Rowling, is Brandon Sanders. Now, breaking news. NPR's weekend show declared Biden is a strong and vigorous man, and something we could all envy about his physical health. While I'm sure they said this in their usual breathy tone, they probably also said it with spina bifida, if they think we should be in Biden's physical condition. Philadelphia police found an 18-inch pipe bomb behind a Catholic church, and I think we can all agree, a 4-inch pipe bomb would be much more appealing. Norfolk Southern, the company behind the East Palestine, Ohio train derailment, says he is terribly sorry and promised to do right by the residents. In other words, he is single-handedly going to pay for all of their hospice care when they inevitably develop cancer. An Australian man was killed by a shark at a beach in New Caledonia, and of course he didn't see it coming, since Caledonia is new, and this is unprecedented territory. Cheetahs were flown to India as part of an effort to revive their species. However, the existing tigers believe the foreign tigers are going to be lazy and suck off the teat of the existing tigers' work. The native Indian tigers have seen a lot of movies about foreign tigers being mean and lazy. They've been calling these new tigers Garfield as a form of slur. Now here's the show.
Wow, that was great.
I know, you feel just like my sister.
Would you like to hear your Amazon sex facts recorded by your Amazon IUD?
What the fuck is that?
Shh, you're gonna mess up the voice recognition. Yes.
Thanks to the Amazon IUD, we prevented 76 million sperm from entering the uterus.
Is that a good amount?
During the time of intercourse, 5.4 minutes, you received 72 feet of dick. The 4-inch penis was thrusted 216 times.
I didn't put it in all the way. That's probably why it says 4 inches.
Yeah.
Thank you for participating in the Amazon IUD. 3 of the best sperm were captured and will be released from your vagina within 2 to 3 days. You will be required to send them to Amazon headquarters to be fertilized and birthed into the Amazon worker family. Thank you.
Live from the bathroom, it's Shower Party. Wait, do you add in applause?
No.
What the fuck?
So we just put our hands up and we're...
Hey, great to be here. Wow.
It's fun
Wow.
time in the neighborhood, where it's
Yeah.
episode 38 of the Shower Party podcast, the extended edition. It's extended.
Wait, this one's extended?
Yeah, we're doing 4 hours.
4 hours.
No, it's extended because we had a monologue and a sketch to start it off.
It's got me extended. That's to say the least.
It was so funny when we fucked.
Yeah, that was really funny when we had sex.
When we had gay sex, but it wasn't gay because you had a wig on.
I was a woman. Yeah.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was not gay because you had long hair.
Well, no, I think I had a vagina.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what made it not gay.
You act a very good woman. I don't even think you did a woman voice. It was just
Not
your
really.
voice.
Not really. I mean, it was like kind of high in the beginning, like the first part. But yeah. I had 2 lines anyway. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Alexa really stole the show on that one.
how much do you want from me, man?
Yeah.
I'll do the Alexa voice. How about that?
Okay.
That was actually just me.
I wanted an actual woman to do that with me, but we don't really know any women or respect them. So,
Well, I mean, I do respect a couple of women, but
yeah, well, I just don't know any like woman that would want to lay in bed with me shirtless and not also have my girlfriend be mad. You know what I mean?
okay. Well, what is she gonna do? I was gonna be right here. I was gonna be right there the whole time.
Being the director, being the...
I was
what is
gonna
it?
watch at least.
It's called
You know?
intimacy supervisor. That's what they call it on set, on like an
Yeah.
actual movie.
Yeah, I can supervise that.
I have a sock on my cock. Of course I didn't have pants on, but I had a sock on.
Okay, but the sock comes off.
Yeah.
You don't leave it on, right?
They do during movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's also almost always fake dicks in movies.
I thought we were just talking about porn
Oh.
for a second. Honestly, I was like,
No, I was
put the
talking about like
sock
a
on
real
their cock
movie.
in between. Yeah, that's fair. They put the sock on there,
Yeah.
and then they just like
Do-
they just bump uglies a little bit, you know.
I don't think they have an
classic
intimacy
term.
supervisor on porn sets.
I mean, they might. They might. They might want it to be real intimate.
Now, are you guys okay
know?
with fucking? I know that this might make you uncomfortable. But
They do have to. Well, I know this. Like a TikTok came up where I think it was I think it was Two Bears, One Cave,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
had Adriana.
Chechnik.
Yeah. They had
Who's
her
that? I
on.
don't know who Adriana Chechnik is.
I only knew because I saw the name.
Yeah.
Like on the, it said right there.
It said
Yeah.
Adriana Chechnik, porn star. That's the only reason I knew.
Right. I wouldn't know
Yeah.
her any other way.
No.
That'd be wild. But yeah, they have to sign a bunch of shit that's like, hey, you want
consent
to
to
get
this and
fisted?
this.
Yeah.
Which is why
I think that's pretty cool.
What would your list be if you were on a porn set? Like, what would you be okay with and not okay with? Let's just blanket statement. It's a straight scenario, and then we'll go into gay.
Shit. Okay, this is gonna be tougher. I'm not okay with much.
With
for
straight porn?
No.
Yeah.
I think. Am I okay with kissing? Yeah. Fuck it. Why not?
It's not necessary
I'm already
for
doing
porn.
I'm already doing porn, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw the line at kissing. Come on. All right.
Yeah.
Kissing's on there. Penetration, sure. Anal, why not? I can wash my cock, right?
Yeah.
I mean, past that.
No condom. I won't wear a condom.
Yeah. I mean, no condom whatsoever. I'm not gonna show my tests to prove that I'm like clean or good.
Yeah.
I'm not okay. I'm not.
Oh, I thought you meant
comfortable with that.
testicles.
I'm not gonna show my testes, man. I am
Yeah.
not going to.
I'm not comfortable. No behind the ass ball shots.
I'm putting a sock on my balls for that entire thing.
You tuck only your balls back.
Yeah. Fuck. I mean, like I wouldn't want to fist a girl.
It's not me getting it. So if they're fine with it, I guess I'll do it. If like that,
I wouldn't want to.
If the
though.
art calls for it, because it's not like I'm just putting my fist in there. What does it do for me?
I mean, yeah, but you could say that like, yeah, I'm just sticking my dick in her. It's no big deal. I mean, when you say it like that, like anything's gonna be
But like,
fine.
it's not doing anything for me, and it's just
Like I just pulled the trigger and he died. It wasn't any big deal, man.
Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't do
It's all
sounding.
phrased.
Sounding is a no-go for
Oh,
me.
sounding big no.
I don't want a glass rod down my dick hole.
Unless, actually, no, not at all. Yeah.
Unless
For a second, I was gonna be like, well, if they had like some weird like, what is that, dominatrix type shit?
Oh,
If she
yeah.
just did it, I'd be like, well, I can't stop you. But I don't think I'd sign up for that in the first place, honestly.
Yeah.
Like kind of intriguing, but then I think about it, I'm like, no, I don't want to. No.
I don't do any male, female three ways. That's in my contract.
Why not?
I just don't want another man there.
Dude, it'd be so sick. You could just fist bump them.
Yeah, but then
Be like, nice.
they do the weird ones where one's guy's in the
Hey,
ass, one's in the vagina,
Good stroke, brother.
and you're like touching almost.
Well, yeah, but
I don't like penises.
you're in a girl.
Penises
you know?
are ugly. Not except for mine. Mine's okay.
Oh, I doubt yours is okay.
No, I think mine is pretty, but I think every other penis is nasty.
I would say most of them are nasty.
Yeah,
You're not an exception.
I am the exception.
No, you're not.
In my
No,
own
you're not.
mind, I am the exception.
Well, good for you, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have a pretty cute little dick.
Yeah,
okay?
thank you. It's not little. It's
cute little
It's
tiny.
It's only
little-
slightly below average.
It's a tiny little cute guy. Okay.
It's only slightly below average. We've been talking about porn for 6 minutes now.
Yeah. This was a strong start, to say the least.
It was a very strong start. So, my dog died.
Yep. I knew about that one.
Yeah, I thought that would be a good
Yeah.
transition. Yeah, my little
I liked that. Yeah.
my little 7-pound Chihuahua Teabag
Mhm.
died. Rest in peace. He stroked out.
Damn.
He stroked out. He went out to use the bathroom, and then he just
Stroked
started
out,
going
bud.
in circles.
Oh yeah.
And then he started crying, and then we brought him inside, and he walked into a cabinet,
Oh.
and then he just laid down for the rest of the night until he died.
Oh, he bonked his head, and that was it.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
So
Yeah, that's sad.
died peacefully at home. Luckily,
yeah.
he was a small dog, so
Mhm.
I only had to dig a small grave.
Yeah, that must have been nice. How long did that take you?
About 30 minutes. Boy, that was rough. Digging the grave.
30 minutes?
Yeah.
It took you that long?
Yeah. It was rough. On my
Okay.
back.
I thought you were just going for it was rough.
On my
like,
back.
like a dog. Okay.
No, the joke was it was emotionally rough, and then I just say
Yeah.
on my back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way it took you 30 minutes to dig a hole for that little guy.
Probably like 20 minutes. I dig down
Okay.
like 2 feet deep, and he was in.
Oh.
Yeah.
You were going for a lot of depth.
It-
I would have gone straight surface level, you know? Like you might still see like a little toe like popping out.
When it rains, it washes away the dirt, and he's just
Oh.
exposed.
Oh,
No, he's
that's
in a
fucked.
box at least.
Okay, that's good.
I put him in like a shoebox.
Well, he fits.
Yeah,
so
he does.
He fits, man.
Put him in there with
works.
his little stuffed animal bear that he used to hump the shit out of.
Dude, yeah, that thing held on for a while.
He had two of them.
Last one.
He fucked the shit out of one of those bears.
Yeah.
And he destroyed it to the point where we could no longer let him touch it.
Yeah.
And then
that's gross.
And then he had the second bear, and he fucked that up until he was like 20 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like stopped humping shit.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
I never want to hit that point where I stop humping shit. Come on, where's the drive, man? Where's the drive?
It's about drive. It's about power.
Where's the joy of life when you're not humping anything? Oh
Yeah.
man. Yeah, I'm really sorry to hear. Did you teabag him after he died?
I should have. I put my.
That would have been funny.
I fucked him when he was dead.
Okay.
I fucked my dead dog.
You can't just say that. You can't just say I fucked my dead dog.
He's small. It was like a fleshlight.
Man, come on, dude. This is also coming from the guy who kept saying he would fuck my cat. So
Yeah, he was hot.
before my cat died.
Yeah.
He was
This is how
also blind.
This is how I deal with loss. I'm gonna do this with my parents too when they die. I'm gonna say it was this big grave because they were big people.
That's so much less funny.
What
are you gonna say?
I think it's funny.
It's gonna be really difficult because I have to dig such a big grave for them because they were so big and fat.
With the dog, it's funny to say like it was a small grave because he was a small dog. So at least
Well,
you
yeah.
know.
Yeah, I mean I've heard that. That's like fourth time I've heard that joke.
I've done that plenty. Used to do that on stage before my dog died, and it was no one ever liked that one. It was all for me.
Yeah. I feel like most of the things that you say are all for you.
Yeah, most
I think
of the
that's
time.
the beauty of it, actually. Oh. Hey, so was it easy to bury him
Yeah,
Okay,
it was
yeah.
rough actually.
on your back,
On my back.
even though it was a small grave?
Yeah.
Man, yeah. Rest in peace, Teabag.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss that guy.
23-year-old puppy.
A 23-year-old puppy.
Yeah.
Okay, sure, yeah. Here I'm gonna move on from the sad stuff here.
Yeah.
Actually, I peeped this little this headline here, and I thought it was interesting, right? So, a motorist ran out of gas in front of his house. Instead of helping, the homeowner killed the stranded man. That's like accidentally bumping into a stranger and they decide to suck you off instead of getting angry. You know, like why would they do that? Like why the fuck did he?
Was this a joke or a topic to bring up?
It was a joke.
So bring it back.
Oh yeah, let me run that back for you. A motorist ran out of gas in front of his house. Instead of helping, the homeowner killed the stranded man. That's like being late to an interview, and instead of being mad, the interviewer sucks you off. Like, why would they do that, man? That just doesn't check out, if you ask me. Hold on. Wait, I might have a better one.
You want to do it one more time?
Yeah. Let me do one more. A motorist ran out of gas in front of his house. Instead of helping, the homeowner killed the stranded man. That's like asking for directions, and instead of helping, the guy is gay but isn't interested in you. You're just not his type. Because I mean that happens too.
That happens too. Yeah.
They don't all just suck you off at the drop of a hat. You know. I've tried, but you know some of them.
Isn't that sad when your friend is gay and then you're like, hey, do you have a crush on me? And they're like, no.
I know, man.
You're like,
Yeah,
the only
'cause-
reason I want you to come out as gay is so you can say, hey, you're hot.
Right. And it's like I might turn you down, but also
Yeah.
just say it.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
just want to know.
You don't have to be like, oh, it'd be weird. We're friends. Like, just say you want to suck my dick, man.
Yeah. And we're not going to do it, but I just want to know that there's the possibility.
Yeah, just tell me you would at least.
Just one drunken night, maybe we're had too many to drink, and we're like, yeah, fuck it, why not?
Yeah. I feel like it's more likely to happen with my straight friends.
Yeah, I would never.
Just sad, you know.
Yeah, which one of our straight friends would suck a penis? Because I wouldn't suck it; I would get sucked by the man.
Well, yeah, but that counts.
Yeah, I don't care.
It's still gay.
So,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So why not just suck the penis at that point?
all right, do you want to drink after this?
No. I already told you, Liam. Your body's gross and you have a small penis. Okay.
Small.
Why? When will you get that through your head? Oh, but that is pretty fucked up. Why would he do that?
Yeah, why would he kill him?
I don't know. Like, I didn't really read any more into it, but I was like, that's kind of fucked up, buddy.
It's got to be like a situation where they knocked on the door and they just didn't like the way they looked. You know that big deal. You know
Yeah.
that deal.
I do know that. Deal.
Happens to all the best of us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's probably in like Alabama or something. They didn't like the look of them.
I thought it was in Canada.
Was it?
No, I don't know.
I didn't even say. I read it 3 times and I had to double check.
I do like, because I usually make you repeat them. I do like how you had 3 different punchlines for it.
Yeah, I came prepared this time.
The first time I genuinely didn't hear the first punchline. Could you say that one again? Actually.
Oh yeah. Let me do that one again. A motorist ran out of gas in front of his house. Instead of helping, the homeowner killed the stranded man. That's like accidentally bumping into a stranger and they decide to suck you off.
Okay, stranger.
Yeah,
I see that one.
Yeah.
I see that one. Do you want to
Here, do you want me to do the other 2?
Yeah, just run it back so I can hear them.
No, fuck you. I'm not doing it again.
I had a similar joke in the monologue. You didn't listen to the monologue yet. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, I'd like to hear it.
I realized I fucked up on the monologue after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
I used the wrong animal.
You were like, man, I can't do that again. It's going to take too
Yeah,
long.
It will.
Right.
So cheetahs were flown into India as part of an effort to revive their species. However, the existing tigers, so that's where I fucked up. I went from cheetahs to tigers.
Okay.
The existing tigers believe the foreign tigers are going to be lazy and suck off the teat of the existing tigers' work. The native Indian tigers have seen a lot of movies about foreign tigers being lazy and mean. They've been calling these new tigers Garfield as a form of slur.
Okay. Wait, so you started out at cheetah, but it was supposed to be tigers all the
Yeah,
time?
I think I just fucked up right in the joke. I wrote them at like 2 a.m. last night.
Because you started with cheetah that
Yeah,
time.
it was supposed to be cheetahs.
Okay.
I didn't know cheetahs were dying off, to be honest.
They really are?
Yeah. In India, at least.
So my question is, like, how are they dying off, man? Like, what's the max speed that they can run at?
Well,
It's like 80 miles per hour, something like that?
I don't know if you knew this, but the faster you run...
How do you catch them? They can run really fast. How do you catch them, man? I'd struggle in a car, even.
Yeah.
You know? They're darting around. I can't turn that fast. Fuck.
I don't think the issue is them being killed. I think the issue is them not producing or reproducing. Because I think the faster you can run, the smaller your dick is. Usain Bolt has a tiny, tiny one.
Yeah, we're gonna need a fact check on that one.
How fast can you run?
Not very fast.
No?
I'm really slow.
I can only run about 1 mile per hour. I can barely walk.
Yeah, I struggle to get up most times. I struggle sitting. Yeah. So what? They're just not fucking enough.
I think it's like a panda type situation. I'm not going to read an article about this or anything, but this is what I believe. That,
see, pandas are lazy as fuck though. Like they just sit and like roll around with some bamboo, and like that's their day. Like they have no aspirations past that. Just chew on bamboo.
Just shit.
And shit, maybe roll around a little bit.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, man. Stupid animal.
We need a topic.
Worst bear.
What's a topic we can really riff on and be fun with?
None of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're dragging this one out so far. That's why.
Yeah.
We gotta acknowledge it.
Dude, pandas are the worst bear though. Dude, black bears are so much better. Dude, it's true.
The Asian ones suck. The black ones are cool.
Now you get it, dude. Now you get it. Yeah, so
the red ones, I don't like the red ones.
No, I do like the red ones.
No, they're ugly and they're pale.
Dude, you've seen a red panda.
I see red pandas all the time, and I do not like the look of them.
They're cute as fuck.
They got freckles.
They're cute as fuck. What are you talking about? They have freckles.
The red-headed ones.
Dude, okay, the red panda. Hey, shut the fuck up.
We did Asian, black, and redhead. Polar bear? Do you like polar bears?
Yeah, but it's like you could say Asian and then black bears, and those are like, yeah, I see you're saying like the bears are the race, you know?
Yeah.
But a redhead isn't a race. Like
Isn't
giving me redhead might narrow down like some options, but like that's not gonna give it away.
There's 2 options, I guess. I should have specified which one. There's redhead, and there's also Indian.
Okay.
Sorry, Native American.
Okay. All right.
Native American would have been. Yeah, there was red pandas. What are they doing?
Building
bow and
teepees?
arrows?
Yeah, nice. That was a good one. All right, so apparently the Biden delegation, they got bad news about the spy balloon after meeting with Chinese officials. Jackie Chan didn't make it. So that's unfortunate. You hate to see that.
Jackie Chan was supposed to be in that balloon, but he was too busy filming
Oh, not like he didn't die. He just didn't make it to the balloon in time.
He was too busy filming Kung Fu Panda 3.
He wa- What the fuck? Now that's one panda I like. I'll tell you that much. With the skadoosh, baby. Yeah, that's my boy. But yeah, so no, Jackie Chan died. He died in the balloon.
But he's actually what movie is it? The one where he comes to America and he says the N-word. You know that movie where he says the N-word?
This happens?
Yeah. It was.
Is it an old movie?
Yeah, like 90s. It was a good movie. It has Chris Tucker in it. God damn, it's Black
Chris
Cop.
Tucker?
Black Cop, Asian Cop. That's the game they play.
Chris Tucker? I hardly know her. Okay, yeah.
Fuck, what is it called?
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it, man.
God, I gotta look this up.
What?
Jackie
honestly,
Chan says the N-word.
I can't tell you something he has been in that I like actually know the name of. I don't think.
Jackie Chan says the N-word.
Okay, okay, maybe he says the N-word. I don't know.
Oh, what the fuck? Rush Hour.
Oh, Rush Hour.
Have you ever seen
what else
Rush
comes
Hour?
out? What else comes out?
Probably
What else he
Karate
been in?
Kid. Yeah, the Karate Kid, Jackie Chan Adventures. It's an animated thing.
Wow, he's got his own
Drunken
anime.
Master.
Okay,
Didn't know he's an
yeah.
alcoholic.
Nice.
The
I'd get along with him.
Foreigner. That's all of his movies.
Okay. Yeah. They could have just used that title for all of them, really.
Police Story.
That's a good name.
Yeah, Vanguard. Oh, that was a new one, 2020.
I didn't think he was really making new movies.
Yeah, he's pretty rich now.
I thought he was kind of done.
Oh my god, I was right.
He was actually in Kung Fu Panda?
He was actually a Kung Fu Panda.
No way. What the fuck? Who did he play?
I don't know.
Or voice?
No, he played him.
Yeah, he played him, dude. He played him.
He was the only live action. He was the
He
monkey.
was the monkey. Oh, fuck.
That was completely a joke. I was thinking he was Kung Fu Panda. He's the Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, like, I also thought it was just a joke. That I was like, no way, he wasn't in Kung Fu
I
Panda.
mean, you have to
For
put
a
him
second,
in there, right?
For a second, it crossed my mind. I was like, there's no way he's in. There's no way they put him in that movie. Wow. The more you know.
See, when you're racist, sometimes it pays off and you're right.
I guess so.
When you're like, Jackie Chan was in Kung Fu Panda jokingly, and then he actually is.
And people are like, yes, I loved his voice acting. And
I'm
that.
like, wait,
And you're
what?
like, what? Sometimes it's just a good guess.
Who else could you do that with? You want to name an actor, and I'll say what movie they were in. We can see if they actually were.
Denzel Washington. Medea. Fuck.
You're right.
Fuck, my bad.
Was he? If he was in one Medea movie, we were right. There's a lot of Medea movies.
Okay, Okay, can you look it up? Can you look it up?
Denzel Washington.
I'm gonna feel kind of bad if he was actually in a Medea movie. I just felt like that wouldn't be something he would do, you know? I feel like what movies has he been in?
Oh, why Denzel Washington will never be in a Tyler Perry movie?
There we go. Okay, that was a good guess on my end.
Yes, I agree with Spike Lee 100% on this issue.
Well, yeah,
I didn't think about that word.
Don't cut it, but bleep it at least.
Yeah, 24 minutes in.
24.
I didn't think that was I didn't associate those two words together for a second.
It was Denzel saying it though. They were his words, man.
It wasn't a bad word, so I just didn't expect.
No, but
I wasn't in my mind at the moment.
I mean, that just doesn't feel right.
Tyler Perry sells
feel
buffoonery and gets paid.
I mean, yeah. That's pretty much it. I haven't seen a Medea movie, but I feel like I probably should.
Well, Shane Gillis has that joke of like, you know, the never mind.
Okay, yeah. Like I've probably heard it, but
yeah. I want to watch a Medea movie. I should sit down. Yeah, let's watch it right now and do a live review of
Yeah.
Oh, God damn, I feel bad about saying that now.
That was fucked up, dude.
I was reading.
Public apology now.
I gotta cut this part out too because I don't want to acknowledge that I feel bad.
No, you have to leave that in at least. Apologize.
Because if I cut it out, then they think it's a worse word than it was, you know?
Well,
because then they're like, oh, it was the worst one.
But now that you said that, it's fine. We're leaving it in. Fuck you.
They're like, it was the worst one. No, it was an adjacent one that if you don't immediately recollect what it means.
Right. Yeah. Man. Yeah, we're just going to move on past that.
I didn't think he'd be racist in his statement. I thought he was going to say, no, I'm not a big comedy guy.
Well, he was saying that Medea was doing the racist stuff. Was
Yeah.
making a mockery.
Making a mockery of
It
black
was a
people.
caricature of black people, you know. But yeah, back to the balloon.
We just had a fully
So-
racist 15 minutes. Part of it right, part of it wrong.
Yeah, sometimes it goes right and it's all okay.
Yeah.
But then other times it's just really wrong.
Sometimes Denzel Washington says some weird shit and you just repeat it.
And don't ever say what Denzel Washington says.
I'm never going to repeat
Don't
him
ever.
again.
Yeah.
I went through my daily life without ever saying anything Denzel Washington has ever said.
First
And
time you
The
did,
first time it went wrong.
it was awful. It was
Yeah.
bad. Not doing that again. Yeah, apparently China said that it was just a weather balloon, though. And they were like, yeah, it went way off course. They were like,
Yeah.
yep, couldn't do
Oh.
anything about that. I was like, all right, yeah.
I was actually watching the news today. It was a Cleveland news, and it was a guy that worked for I forget the company, but it's a company in Akron, and he said that he used to work on the same project but for America,
Okay.
like building balloons to go over and just like see what everybody's doing, like especially like to put them over towards the Middle East. But I just thought this guy is like 90 years old, and he can make up a story if he wanted to.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. My thought, this whole story is a diversion, right?
Yeah.
Like nobody's really using balloons. Okay, I went over this last episode. Nobody's using balloons to see what the fuck people are doing. Also, this old guy, he's a lying bastard.
Yeah.
He may fully well believe it himself, but it's not real. It's not real.
I can believe they use balloons. I just don't believe he did.
Well, true. Yeah.
Because any person can get on the news just by saying, "Hey, I have some cool stuff for a story," and just make some shit up.
Yeah, just say whatever you want.
That's why old people are mostly on the news. That's why they get interviewed and why they get these little short pieces, features.
Dude, you put them on cam and they just start saying some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like whatever comes to mind.
I fucked a
Like, they
ladyboy
don't
in
care.
Bangkok back in Vietnam. And you're like, what the fuck did you just say? I was like, I don't know. I was just making shit up. I want to be famous.
that one was true, but it came to mind first. Man, those ladyboys in Bangkok. Talk about a fitting name, huh? Oh, wow. Yeah, so don't believe that he actually did any of that balloon stuff.
No.
No, but yeah, it's just a weather balloon, man. Just a weather balloon. Real cool, real nice. Love to hear it.
Which was weird because do you think balloons would show up on our radar? No, balloons wouldn't show up on radar. Maybe it is
Why not?
smart because they're not reflective or metal.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I
But
know.
didn't they have some metal shit dangling off
Go
of
to
it?
school for this.
I don't know, dude. I never even saw, like, didn't they have a picture of it before it popped?
No, I don't know.
Oh,
I didn't fucking see it. Who cares?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see it. Yeah, whatever.
So it wasn't. I fully believe that they would use a balloon just because it wouldn't be detectable by radar. That makes sense now. I just don't believe this old man in Akron used to do it for the America.
Do it for the America.
I don't
This
believe
old
him.
man never did it for the America.
Why would an old person tell the truth on the news? They're gonna die anyway.
Yeah, that's so true. Dude, if I was old, I'd just, make up the craziest thing you can.
Yeah.
Like, people talk about you for a while, and you're like, man, that was sick.
Literally
That
15
was
minutes
fun.
of fame. In 15 minutes, they die.
Yeah. Yeah. 15 minutes, they're gone, buddy. They're gone.
It just doesn't make sense to be 90 years old and tell the truth. You know,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna gaslight my grandkids when I turn 80. Just
Dude,
being like,
That's what every grandparent has been doing.
that is
I
honestly,
swear.
you might be right.
Every single parent and grandparent just hits a level or even a topic where they're just like, I am not telling a shred of the truth here.
No.
Fuck these kids. I don't care. I swear to God, every kid has heard I walked uphill both ways to school. That's the
Yeah.
classic one. That's
Bullshit.
kindergarten stuff though.
Some of you live next to the school, and
Right. You lived at the school. You were poor. You slept there. You know. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make some crazy ass lies for my grandkids.
my grandkids aren't gonna be gay, and I'm gonna be like, so you're gay?
Yeah, just randomly I'm so happy you came out to me.
How's
Like,
the
it means a
homosexual
lot.
community doing right now?
You suck any dicks lately, Jonathan?
Be very proud of them for being gay.
Yeah. My boy Jonathan over there, he dresses like a woman, but boy, does he get some dick.
You know how parents are always like, hey, don't argue with your grandma and grandpa.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be like, hey, you're gay, right? And you're gonna say like, mom, you're like, don't argue.
Don't argue. Don't argue with your grandparents.
When you're around your grandma, you're fucking gay, okay?
Just play it up a little bit for him, please.
Do some gay shit.
Dude, put on a crop top, okay? They'll like that, yeah.
Whip your dick out. Who cares?
All right, hey, whoa. Not around grandma and grandpa, man.
No, they're proud of his dick. They're like, I see the AIDS. You're like, Grandma, I don't have AIDS. I haven't even sucked a dick.
God damn it.
That must be from the monkey
All
you
right,
fucked.
too much. What?
I've been joking a lot about AIDS recently.
That's fucked up.
No, I'm very afraid of AIDS. It's
mean,
okay
yeah.
for me to joke about.
Dude, it's okay. I'm really scared of this thing, so I can joke about it.
Yeah. I feel like I won't do heroin because I'm afraid of AIDS.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I don't do heroin.
But otherwise, you're all over it.
Yeah.
Any day of the week, riding the dragon.
I couldn't share needles.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to touch
get your
anybody's
own
blood.
personal needle then. Like, you're making a fuss out of nothing here.
You're hanging out with some friends.
You're
having a good time. They have one needle. What are you going to say? Sorry, guys, let's go to the drugstore and get myself a needle real quick. No, you're going to fucking pass the needle around.
That does kind of harsh the mellow.
Yeah. It's inject, pass.
Dude, we were talking about this at one point. Like, we got to doing heroin, I think, last time you brought up that joke. Yeah, I fucking...
I don't remember ever bringing that up.
I don't know. I feel like you brought it up at one point because I was
Did
like,
I?
dude, I hate talking about needles.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. It makes me all...
Is that why you don't do
squirmy,
heroin?
dude.
You're not afraid of AIDS?
Well, I mean... Well, yes. First of all, I'm afraid of needles, and also, I don't want to do heroin. That's
okay.
probably the other reason.
Are you
that I
afraid of
don't.
AIDS, though?
I mean, yeah, but that's...
Oh, well.
That's like third factor on why I won't do heroin.
Imagine. You have a recovering druggy doctor that has AIDS from doing previously heroin. That's the trick. Not every person with AIDS is gay, but every person...
What is happening?
I was trying to do not every square is a rectangle, but every rectangle is a square type situation of drugs or gay and being AIDS. Drugs, there's a triangle there. You can either get it the old-fashioned way or through needles. But imagine you have a recovering drug addict doctor, and you're getting a flu shot, and he sticks his finger and then puts it in you. That's why you're afraid of needles?
I think that gave me AIDS. That entire explanation right there.
That used to be a big figure of speech when we were in grade school. That gave me AIDS.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
It was that, and that was gay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The AIDS one specifically has gone to the wayside. I don't hear anyone saying... I hear people still saying that was gay, but I don't hear anyone saying that was AIDS. Do you think it's because AIDS is curable now, pretty much?
I mean, it's getting close as far as I know.
Yeah, you can take
It's
a pill
almost
and
there.
be undetectable.
Yeah. So I mean, I think maybe that, but like I'll still hear like that's cancer or something like that. Like occasionally. I feel like that's for real scummy guys though. We'll be saying that one.
I've never heard that one in a while either.
I feel like people just don't see a lot of shit anymore.
Yeah, and we used to say that's autistic back when we couldn't say retarded anymore, and we started going towards autistic.
That's true.
And then I haven't heard anyone say that. I've heard people say the first one.
Yeah,
but no,
they brought that one back around real quick.
Yeah, because autistic isn't that's an actual disability.
Mm-hmm. Right, like you're singling
that
the
one
actual
feels
people
mean.
Out. Yeah, that does. And also, like, people with autism did nothing wrong.
No,
you know,
they're
cool. I like
they're
them.
the best guys.
Yeah. I mean,
Dude, I saw this one kid on TikTok yesterday. He has autism and he's nonverbal, but he fucking makes beats that are tight as shit.
Oh, yeah.
He can do three things. He can play the xylophone, or he plays instruments multiple. I don't know if he can blow out the instruments. He just does ones with his hands. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. He does a little percussion.
You have to talk in order to...
Wait, what?
He's nonverbal.
Okay,
but
yeah.
He can play xylophone, drums, but this motherfucker can tap dance.
Oh, yeah?
And play, make shit on Ableton and shit. Like, it's a MIDI keyboard.
That's fucking wicked.
It was cool as hell.
so impressive.
He played xylophones to Drake's songs, and it just sounds cool as hell.
Yeah, he's just laying some extra shit in there.
Yeah, and tap dancing. He fucking hated the drywall. There was a piece of drywall on the ground, and he kept on stomping it on beat, but while still tap dancing.
Yeah, that's fucking sick.
It was cool as shit.
I did see one guy who I'm assuming had autism. I think it was his mom was like, hey, like what do you want to draw? And just gave him
the cartoon guy.
Yeah, and he quick as fuck did the outline of the drawing, and at no point did he like make the shape or anything like that. Like he just did like the outside first, and it was like perfect.
It's not like how normal people like do the face first.
Yeah.
Or not normal people. That's
Like,
not what I meant.
They'll do like, wow,
Normal.
dude, wow.
When I normally draw is what I meant.
All right, 2 public apologies now.
Fuck.
Please.
But when I draw, I do like a face, and then I draw the body around it, and then I have to
Yeah.
erase shit because I overdid the lines.
Well, yeah, because you fuck up real quick.
And that guy, he knows where the lines are gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw him.
So it's one take.
Did you saw him draw the bear eating a piece of pizza? Is that the one you saw?
That's the one I saw.
Yeah.
That shit was fire.
Yeah, he was good.
Except at
Permanent
the end,
marker,
he
too.
added like a little like thing on the face at the end that I was like,
Yeah,
I
he
could
could have
have
done without it.
Yeah, I could have done without that part,
Yeah.
but
It was the creative vision. I can
it was so
understand
good.
it.
And I loved watching it. Like he did like part of the hand and then did the pizza,
Yeah.
but then did the rest of the arm. Like
Yeah.
I was like, I would never be able to do that.
No.
That's fucking crazy. You just got to do like segments at a time. But he said, "Fuck it, all at once."
Hmm.
He said, "It's right up here, buddy. Get it on the page right here."
Sometimes I wish I had one of those cool things like that.
Like autism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wish I had it.
I was gonna say you could do something to do it, but then I was like, wait, no, you can't actually.
Yeah. It's not like I can try to get it.
Have you tried vaccines?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could give
I
that
got,
one a shot.
fucking 3 COVID vaccines, and this shit still hasn't taken. I think I need to pump myself full more.
Yeah. You would think after 3 it'd be in there pretty
Yeah.
solidly, but
I was very scared of COVID, and I did get the vaccines. Now I decide I'm not getting any fucking more of them.
any
3
more
is
vaccines?
too. They're asking too much at this point.
I mean, yeah, I respect that.
2 a year? I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's pretty much like, I feel like we're fine. Like we don't really talk
Yeah.
about it, and people like, I don't know, people could still be dying from COVID,
Yeah,
but I
who
don't hear
cares?
about it. So I'm like, I think we're good, right?
Have you ever had it?
I might have, but no.
Did you lose your taste or anything, or have like the symptoms that are like exactly that you had?
I never had the bad symptoms. no.
Yeah, I never had
Like-
COVID. I never even had symptoms. I wasn't even
Yeah.
sick the past 3 years.
Dude, I've been getting sick a lot though
Really?
because
I
of
haven't
like
at all.
quarantine. Yeah, dude, my immune system's like fucked, and so like there was a span where like 3 weeks I got sick like with 3 different things, or like I don't know, 2 different things. It was fucked. It was just like back to back to back.
I'm just stronger than you.
Okay, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
All right, diabetes boy. Okay, yeah.
I mean, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Okay, yeah. Can't produce your own insulin. Okay, yeah.
Doesn't kill you.
No,
Makes
yeah,
you
you're stronger, dude. You're stronger. Yeah, for sure.
There was there was a pipe bomb found in Philly. It was behind a church.
That's unusual.
At least it wasn't in Boston.
Oh God.
No, but they found it behind a Catholic church, and it was on a train track.
Oh, it was just like on the tracks.
Yeah, so these have been happening accidentally, and now people are just like, fuck it, we're just going to make more happen, which is wild.
Yeah, I do love that's the goal. They're just like, we're doing it again.
Yeah. There was one in
Fuck
Detroit,
everybody.
one in Ohio, and
Mm-hmm.
one somewhere else in the past, 2 weeks. And they're like, fuck it, let's just make all the trains. The autistic people are pissed.
They
Speaking
are.
of which,
They are. Dude.
they are not happy one bit about this.
If there's one way to rile them up,
It's
it's
fucking
going
with their
for the
trains.
trains. Okay. Oh God.
If they have an episode of Thomas about this, they're going to be pissed.
An episode of Thomas where like a couple of his friends just die. He's like, fuck.
They got to make them the bad guys.
This, man.
They got to make them because they're full of chemicals and they're nasty.
Oh, that's true.
Make them the bad guys, and we could turn this tide around.
So it's Thomas who plants the bombs. Okay.
Thomas,
I'm liking where
Thomas,
this is going.
You have to make a pipe bomb. Google buy some fertilizer and buy,
they give you the pipe bomb recipe.
and put them on the train tracks where nasty Percy is gonna be.
Nasty Percy. I think it'd be funny if they like the villains.
Mhm.
It was just because they were like had toxic chemicals. Like they were nice and everything. They just looked really gross.
We don't like the
And
way
we're
you
like,
look.
This guy's disgusting. Get him out, please.
Yeah.
Oh,
But,
love Thomas though.
I do
Good
think it'd
guy.
be funny if they didn't even hear about the news about the trains and they
Mhm.
just wanted to fuck up the Catholic Church,
Yeah, honestly.
start a crusades.
I feel like I don't think the church would take that and just be like, "Hey, we're gonna crusade." If somebody like planted a bomb, I think they'd be like, "Well, let's pray for the people who died."
Now hold up, we're
And then
still
we're-
fucking kids.
Yeah, let's pray for the people who died, have sex with some young boys,
Yeah.
and then I think call it a day. No confession.
That's who put the bomb there. Some priest that's like, fuck, I gotta make some other news up.
Yeah. This is going to be the cover. This is the diversion.
Oh.
Oh, I'm glad I never got touched at church.
Yeah, you were prime for it.
Okay, you didn't have to say it like that.
No, you were prime for it. Like,
Okay,
you were,
well, that's...
you were Catholic. I wasn't Catholic, so I
Well,
could.
yeah.
That was one scenario out for me.
Mhm.
You got confirmed, so you were alone with the people every now and then.
Okay, but when you get confirmed, that's when you're like almost 18 or something.
No, you were like 12.
When I was confirmed?
Yeah.
No shot.
Yes.
Was I really that young?
Yes.
Fuck.
You don't get confirmed at 18. You get
Not
confirmed-
18.
You
yeah.
did it
I
late,
thought
too.
I thought it was pretty old.
You're supposed to be like 10 when you do it. You did it like
Really?
12. You
Yeah.
did it late.
I remember my first communion, and I thought I was like 12 for that.
Yeah. Remember when
But
you
that was like earlier on.
Remember I went to church with you guys, and your mom told me not to take the communion? I like to think of it now. She probably was just like, your parents probably don't know if you want to let you do this.
Mhm.
But I take it now as like, yeah, you're not Catholic. You're gonna burn in hell if you do that.
Yeah, I don't
That
know
would
what
be
her
funny.
thought process on
It was
that
probably
was.
the mom, like your mom probably doesn't want this. You taking Catholic communion. But I think it's funnier to look at it with the lens of like, you were gonna go to hell if you did that.
Yeah, I'll ask her. Be like, were you saving Liam from hell, or were you just being like, were you being nice here?
It was the nice, but I like to think that your mom was like, this fucking heathen isn't Catholic.
Fucking heathen, dude. Why did we bring him? Dude, send him home. We could have dropped him off on the way. Maybe kept him in the car if we needed to. Man, Catholics are so like welcoming to all people. They're so loving.
I did not like Catholic church going with you that one time.
It was awful.
Yeah,
dude.
it's so long and boring and kneeling and standing and sitting.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
If they wanted more people to go to church, like do some cool ass shit and stop
Yeah.
making it an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to do the reading for 40 fucking minutes of it. Like sing some cool ass songs.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
we're gonna do a prayer. Like people can stand. We can get a little hype with
yeah.
it. Maybe get the people going. I don't know. Drink more wine. That could help, honestly.
Did you even have Sunday school in Catholic church?
No, but I went to like the PSR classes.
But those are extracurricular though.
Yeah.
They're not on Sunday while your parents are at mass.
Oh no, we did have Sunday school.
Oh, okay.
For a little bit.
The wildest. I went to Sunday school like a handful of times when I was a kid. My parents made me go.
Yeah.
The one wildest thing they taught me was that if your house is burning down, the one thing you should save is your Bible, because God will help you fix everything else.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what they told you.
They didn't say get your family, get your pets. They said get the Bible.
Yeah.
Let your family
Forget
fucking
everything
burn
else.
in hell because
Yeah,
they didn't
yeah.
grab that Bible.
They say like don't hold on to materialistic things, but
Yeah.
your Bible.
Dude, that's
God, grab that.
It's not like you could buy one at Walmart. Those things are rare.
They are rare. They are.
It's not like people hand them out on the streets in miniaturized versions.
Well, but dude, that was your Bible. You had to have had so many markings in there about
oh
like,
yeah,
all your
Cliff
thoughts
notes.
and like things you like in there.
Oh yeah, highlighters, shit like that.
Highlighting the entire book because I'm
Yeah.
like, this part is good.
I actually saw a video online of a guy that owns J.R.R. Tolkien's Bible. Or wait, either J.R.R. Tolkien or the guy that wrote Game of
Is
Thrones.
it Tolkien or is it just Tolkien?
It's Token.
Okay.
It's like South Park. Token.
Token?
But no, I was either J.R.R. Tolkien or the guy that wrote.
Dude,
Tolkien.
it's gotta be Token.
Tolkien.
Or Tolkien.
Tolkien.
Tolkien, not Tolkien.
Yeah, you're right. Tolkien. Or the guy that wrote Game of Thrones. But he has like a bunch of shit in there. Where
Wait, that's not the same guy.
same shit. They just
Basically,
they
man.
shit in different toilets, but it's the same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They both shit.
But he has like a fully annotated Bible that's worth like $1 million.
Okay. That's gotta. I'm calling BS on that.
Because
$1 million?
It's only because it's his.
Okay, so you're telling me that there's some religious fucking fanatic out there that not only loves God but also is like this fantasy series
Is
about
my
very
goddamn
fake
favorite.
things. I'm gonna fucking praise this Bible that was owned by this guy who just made up a whole bunch of shit.
I mean, it's easy
There's
to
no way.
believe when you already believe in one thing.
Well, I mean, yeah, but they're like, hey, you can only believe in that. You know?
Yeah. Maybe that is what conspiracy is so prevalent right now, because they're like, well, I already believe in God. I might as well believe in this random bullshit too.
That's honestly kind of fair. It's like, well, where do you draw the line at that point?
Yeah.
If you're already just believing in one thing for the hell of it,
Because people want things to believe in.
they do.
You don't
They
want to
do.
have no faith.
You know, actually, I saw something about like some old ass sect of like Catholicism, where they like burned all the pages and stuff because they were basically saying that like God was evil,
Oh.
But I don't know. They had some whole thing where there were like multiple gods. There were like 13, like they called them like aeons or something like that. But one of them wasn't paired up with like male-female pair, so it like asexually reproduced.
Oh, I
And,
thought
like,
he was gay.
No.
The gay one was evil.
So so the single god asexually reproduced, and because it was like asexual reproduction, it was like an imperfect being, and it was like locked away, and like that it created our universe and said, hey, like serve me, I'm perfect, even though it's not. And that's why we have like evil and shit.
Is that why you're not allowed to jerk off?
No, I think
Asexual reproduction?
like if that's why if we're believing that that's true, right? And it's the imperfect God up there, I'm pretty sure it'd be like, fuck, jerk off if you want.
Yeah, I mean, that's what he did.
As long as you're doing it to me.
So, do we have that God, or do we have another God?
We have the imperfect one, is what these people said, and they were like,
Who got the cool ones? Who got the perfect ones?
Not us, apparently.
Huh.
We got fucked with the little misfit.
That adds to a lore of Christian shit that I didn't know about.
Well, yeah, I feel like not a lot of people know about it.
Yeah, that's the
Like,
shit
I
they
just
keep
stumbled
secret. The
across that shit.
cooler, like, redemption arcs and villain arcs.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, this cool shit we don't want you to learn about. We want you to fall asleep every Sunday.
We're not going to tell you about the cool stuff, you know,
No.
about the misfit God who just, does drugs and fucks with bitches, pretty much. Or, well, doesn't, I guess.
So technically we have, like, Satan then.
It's like, I don't know all the details, though. So I'm pretty sure, like, it was saying that was the Old Testament God. So there's still, like, Satan.
So the Jewish
or whatever.
God. Is that?
Okay, well, the Jewish people only believe in the Old Testament. Is that facts?
The
Yeah.
Torah?
It's only
Is
the
that
Old Testament like equivalent or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then Catholics are like, hey, we got Jesus though.
That's the new
You
one.
heard about him? Yeah. He's in the New Testament.
Yeah. That new
Yeah.
shit.
That new shit.
Which
yeah.
the New Testament is just all the Old Testament plus a little bit of Jesus.
Have you ever read it?
No, but I know.
I think it's vastly different.
I'm pretty sure Jesus only comes in the last couple chapters.
As far as I know, it's like largely
No,
different.
Jews and Christians are very similar except for Jesus.
Well, yeah.
They're like almost
Jews
there.
don't believe in Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
We
yeah,
just
he
don't-
was a real guy, but he wasn't the Son of God.
And we just don't celebrate all the cool shit Jews did, like the days in the desert, because we're like, well, they killed Jesus,
Okay.
so we're not going to celebrate that.
Let me spin a dreidel one time. Let me
Would
spin
be
one
fun.
dreidel, dude. They got like a little shape on there, and then you like eat a candy or something. I don't know
Yeah.
how it fucking works, but I want to try.
What happened first, the dreidel or the top?
It gotta be dreidel.
You think we just
That thing
stole that
looks-
for a toy?
That thing looks like ancient, you know? You're like, what does an old top look like? And you're gonna be
You're
like,
like,
that fat ass motherfucker. Whoever made that is.
The one that won't spin as long as an actual top. The one that was imperfect.
Yeah.
The one they just didn't do too long. You know, they didn't work on it too long.
Right,
That's
right.
the one that
Their like
started it all.
carving skills were shit, and they were like, well, I guess it's just a square.
You think they'd
actually.
upgrade it?
You would think so, but then they don't have the sides for it to land on, and then you eat a candy.
You can make sides.
Yeah, but if it's a circle, then it spins better. Right?
Yeah.
It's more aerodynamic. It
Well,
cuts through,
Isn't like the typical top like a tip, and then it slowly goes out, and then shaped like a UFO at the top? Isn't that
A
like
UFO.
Are you China?
Man, I feel like we're really just talking about some bullshit we know nothing about.
Yeah, it's fun to
You know?
do this though.
I do get a kick out of it. But.
It's fun to be like, yeah, the Jews, the Christians.
Dude, I'm thinking like a top, like you got your needle, you got like a wide little circle, and then it goes up to the little thing that you grab onto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're thinking about the same thing.
Okay. Then yeah, we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You can
yeah,
just
yeah.
add sides to that.
How?
I mean, fuck, you can
Because
spin
it's gonna
a quarter.
land on this. Okay, at this point, just flip a coin,
Yeah.
and it's like
If it's heads, I eat candy.
if it's tails, you take a shot. At that point, that'll get the party started.
Yeah. There's one, the Hasidic Jews, they can't work on certain Sundays, like, and
Mhm.
work is characterized as doing, like, even electricity. You can't flip
Yeah.
a light switch. That one's a cool one,
Yeah, that one is pretty cool.
because they hire Christians for the day to do work for them,
Right.
which is fun.
And they just sit around. They can barely move. you
Yeah,
know?
they're just fat
Yeah.
pieces of shit on that day. Give me another piece of salami.
Another salami wench. I found it funny. My one coworker yesterday,
Mhm.
it gets a Sunday, and they were driving home and they wanted to get some wine, but they couldn't find anybody to sell them wine because it was Sunday.
In certain counties, that's how it is.
But like they were like, you can buy beer or liquor.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is that?
No, I thought usually it's like you can only buy beer, no liquor.
I don't know. She texted me about it. She was
Hmm.
like, hey, these motherfuckers won't sell me wine. but they'll sell
That's
me
weird.
like actual liquor, and I'm like, that doesn't seem right.
Hmm.
Doesn't seem right to limit people in the first place. Like, not everybody fucking cares.
Because if it's a dry county, on Sundays you can't buy anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then certain ones will let you only buy beer
Yeah.
and wine and not liquor. So it's weird that she couldn't buy wine but could buy beer and liquor.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think she was just a dumbass and couldn't find the wine and she blamed it on that?
I mean, like,
She's like, oh, I can't stop. She bought it. She bought the wine, just drank it on the way back. I can't
forgot
find
about
any wine.
here's the question though: if she just couldn't find the wine, like, why would she text somebody about that and be like, "Man, like, you're never gonna believe what happened." Like, nobody was there to see it.
Was it for a customer? Like a person staying there?
No, she just
Oh,
like,
it was just
before
for
she left,
herself.
she was like, "Man, I need a bottle of wine," and I was like,
Oh.
"Oh," I was like, "Sweet, have fun," and then she
Oh.
was like, "I can't get any."
Okay.
I was like, "Damn."
Yeah, you're right then.
I was
It'd
like,
be funny
"Okay."
if it was for a customer. She's like, I can't find any. And she just kept drinking it on the way to the next store.
No, I swear, there's nothing here. I
That
saw
is fun.
somebody beer bong an entire bottle of like a Moscato.
That is wild.
That was fucking wicked, dude. It went down quick too.
Moscato's sweet, too.
I would puke instantly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would struggle with that. I'd struggle at drinking it out of a glass, honestly.
Speaking of wine and old people,
Yep.
I did 4 shows this weekend
Mhm.
at the Funny Stop. And the fourth show on Saturday, the Saturday late show was a rough one.
Yeah.
There's already less people. It was only like 40. The previous show was sold out. It had like 130 people in there. Second show had half that, so maybe like 50.
Okay.
And I was like, fuck it, I'm going to do this new joke. It's a good joke.
Mm-hmm.
And I just haven't done it this weekend because I felt nervous about it. So I was like, fuck it,
Okay.
I'm going to do it no matter what.
Are you going to tell me the joke first?
No, I don't want to like fucking do stand-up on here.
Damn.
The premise is the first kid that got kidnapped. And I chronologize it. Chronicalize it? Yeah, I say like the steps. And I compare it to being a goldfish, and
Yeah, I think you did send me this.
yeah, I did send it to you, and all the old people,
one.
which
That sounds like, hold on, that sounds like such a shitty joke. By your explanation,
it
though.
does, yeah, it's a
I
good
talked
joke
about
though.
the first kid to get kidnapped, and then I was like, that's like being a goldfish.
Yeah,
and you're like,
saying it like that is shitty, but it's a good
What?
joke. And I told it to a bunch of old people because that was all I was at the late show, and they
Mhm.
just like widened their eyes, and only this one younger redheaded girl and this younger kid
yeah.
was laughing, and everyone else was just like, "What the fuck is he saying this shit right now?"
And you ate that up. You loved that, huh?
I actually enjoy that because then
Yeah.
I have 2 anchors here letting me
Mhm.
know that it's good. And it's just these old
And
bags of shit don't know anything.
Those old fucking bags, dude. They don't know anything.
Yeah.
What do they know, man?
And then I said, you know what? I stand by that. And one old lady was like, "What?"
Yeah, you got an actual reaction out of him. What?
And
He said what, honey?
I got off stage and everyone was like, "No, it's a good joke. You should keep telling it." They were just old as shit, and that made me
Yeah.
feel better too.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was just fun to watch them literally pan the crowd and just
And just go,
their eyes widening.
oh,
Yeah.
he said that? Man, I'm glad you got that at least. You
Yeah.
had that experience.
I fucking
It's
hate
good for
doing
you.
stand up for old people. They're the worst group to do stand up for.
Yeah. Because they just suck in general, right?
Yeah.
But like, what are they gonna find funny?
They grew up in the 40s when you couldn't say fuck, so
You couldn't?
they didn't.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
what I mean.
true.
They're like, what? Why is this guy being so dirty? He said the F word one time in 5 minutes.
Can't he make some jokes about World War I or spam?
Make some observations. This is an observation. You just don't like how dark it is.
I like when you make those comments. Can you say my wife jokes?
My
And
wife
how much she
is
hates
so
you?
dumb. Make a
Oh.
joke about being Italian and talking with your hands.
Dude, old people love that shit.
They do love that.
Who's the one comedian who's very Italian? He was like pretty popular for a little bit there.
Sebastian Maniscalco.
Yep, you knew
Yeah.
the one. I knew you would know.
He's like the biggest Italian comedian. So
I know, yeah.
yeah.
And it's because his whole thing is talking
Hey,
loud,
yeah.
and he's like so expressive. Man.
I've actually
Yeah.
never seen a stand up.
I don't think it's bad, but it's like
yeah.
it's very much like that is his entire shtick. It's
Yeah.
just I'm Italian.
Well, you get to that when you get to like the club comedy, the people that are just
Mm-hmm.
like, you don't know their name, but they're there,
Yeah.
and they make a living from doing stand up. It's
Mm-hmm.
always like the same jokes. It's always like, I hate my wife, she's a bitch.
Yep.
I'm Italian, I talk with my hands.
True.
This is what Biden sounds like.
Oh yeah. They love a Sleepy Joe joke.
Yeah. Or
Uh-huh.
back in my day, I could say this, but now I can't say it.
Yep. Yeah.
But you can still say it because no one knows who the hell you are. You're not going to get canceled. So
Right. And I feel like just by like doing the joke, you could probably say it and be like, "Man, I can't say that nowadays."
Yeah,
But like you
exactly.
just did.
and people eat that shit. Old people love that shit.
They do love that shit. Have you seen any of those videos of, like, they'll take the AI that impersonates like Joe Biden, Trump, and then Obama?
And they're like playing Minecraft or something.
Yeah, dude, that shit cracks me up. Like, I feel like I really shouldn't laugh at it. Like, it's not
Yeah.
that funny, but I still get a real kick out of it, man.
Yeah.
I saw Biden and Trump doing a Pokemon battle against each other. Dude, I fucking love that.
I'm not excited for it. I don't like it because I just feel like now people are going to get lazy and it's going to get views because it's new.
Yeah.
So it's just going to push down all the stuff that's actually good. And we're just going to see this shittily made AI half funny stuff. Because sometimes it's just copy pastas, but Obama's saying it, you know?
Right. And people are still going to be like, man.
Oh my god,
funny
Obama just
shit-
said the
funny
F
shit.
word.
Yeah.
He said he's going to pop a cap in our asses.
Yeah, Obama. I feel like, the general like quality of content is just gonna plummet
Yeah.
because what Chat GPT, AI art, and now like AI just like voice, pretty
Yeah.
much.
So you
So like you've got anything and everything that you need to just tell shit to make something,
Yeah.
and then you're like, okay, I can do that.
Just tell the AI to do Obama's voice as Glengarry Glen Ross, where Alec Baldwin is saying his big monologue, and they're like post, and they're like, "Oh my God, Obama said the F slur."
What?
Have you ever seen Glengarry Glen Ross, the '90s
No,
movie?
I even I don't know that reference.
A,
No, no.
always B, C, closing, always B,
Oh,
closing.
oh, yeah.
Coffees for closers.
Dude, I swear you've brought that up in like 3
It's such a
different
good
episodes,
movie.
and every time I'm like, what are you talking
It's
about?
such a good movie. You need to watch it.
Every fucking time. Oh, I did want to bring up so another headline here, buddy.
Okay.
I saw this shit. Could not believe my eyes.
Breaking news.
It says, "Can adultery be inherited?" Hello, Kate Legge, Legge, Legge.
Like, yeah.
Kate's Legge investigates after the king hit of her husband's affair, which I don't know what the king hit means, which seems to run in his family. And honestly, I got to thinking about it, and I think adultery might run in my family because my dad keeps cheating on my cousin. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. I don't know why he would do
So
that.
is the joke that your dad is cheating on your mom with his cousin, or he's cheating on his cousin with your mom?
My mom is my cousin in that joke. I
Oh, I get you now.
think. Yeah. But even so, you could just be like, yeah, he's cheating on his cousin.
Yeah.
You know, like with my mom, maybe. I don't know. You've
Yeah.
got avenues. You've got roads.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just wanted to throw that one out there.
Yeah, that's a good
really.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
I'm really glad this episode, it started off rocky as hell.
Yeah.
Then we got into it.
Yeah, we really got into it.
Once we hit that Kung Fu Jackie Chan portion, it was
Love
smooth sailing
Jackie
from
Chan.
there.
Love Jackie Chan. Yep, uh-huh.
And then we just hit an abrupt end there, too.
Yep, yeah. Hey, you can leave that to me, man. You can leave that to me any day. Oh,
I think you just need to start doing stand-up so you can, like, outlet your jokes and then know you can get a better idea of, like, every time you write a bad joke, it gets better every time.
no, but
I just want a buddy doing stand-up.
Well, yeah, but then also, like, I just like telling bad jokes on here.
Yeah, it's fun.
I think the first one was pretty good. It was me telling bad jokes,
Yeah.
but I feel like it was an improvement on telling
It
bad
was.
jokes. Okay, yeah.
You're good.
See, yeah, you're my audience.
See, I tell bad jokes to an audience where they expect good jokes. And I'm
Yeah.
like, that was funny.
After every joke, you should be like, "That was funny, right, guys?
Yeah.
Right? Give me some more laughs. Was that funny? That was good."
I'll tell Michael. I made Michael tell this joke. I told him it was good because I enjoyed him telling it.
Uh-huh.
The joke was, when you get married, they introduce you as Mr. and Mrs. Liam Salvage.
Mr. Yeah, that's me. Okay, sorry.
He started off with, "I'm not a feminist, but I don't like when you get married, they introduce you as like Mr. and Mrs. Liam Salvage."
Mm-hmm.
What, like I ate her? It's funny, right? It bombed hard as hell, but it is funny.
Dude, that's so fucking good. That's so fucking
I'm gonna
good.
tell him to keep telling him. I'm gonna tell him Brandon said it was so good.
Dude, I think I might have him like his number or something.
Oh, you have
From
a
the one
Snapchat,
episode. Yeah,
Message him.
Dude, I gotta tell him. Dick Insider, that shit's so good.
The other one we wrote.
What? Like I ate her?
The other one I told him to tell was there was like when you're in a musical, the orchestra's down in a pit.
Yeah,
And then at the end, all the people on stage point down to the orchestra, saying like, "Look at these ugly nerds."
Yeah. See, I really like that one.
Yeah.
And he didn't like these?
No, well, the first one bombed hard as hell. I
Yeah.
didn't think they understood it. Like, it was just fun.
Yeah, yeah.
What, like I ate her?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ugly nerds one probably did all right.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That checks out. People love when you say ugly nerds. Yep, yep.
It was so funny. Well, what, like I ate? Yeah. I was the only one that laughed at it.
Dude, I don't understand that. How do people not laugh at that? Oh, Dick Insider. I'm texting him.
Yeah, you should right after this.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
All right, I think we're good to go. It's time to end this bad boy.
I think so. Yeah.
I'm gonna cut out the first 10 minutes of me quoting Denzel Washington.
Yeah. Cut that out. Real rocky start.
Yeah.
Slow ending, but we hit a stride.
We
hit a
did.
stride in there.
We hit a stride like halfway through.
Yep. We'll take that. 10
Yeah.
minutes is 10 minutes, right?
I'm gonna put this in the beginning. Just get back. If you just keep on going, just plow through the first 10 minutes.
Yep.
You strike gold eventually.
Yeah. Listen first like half an hour. After that,
Yeah.
probably head out of here. Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in.
I'll see you next week.